took time to share with you so that you can definitely have your view on that and let your fans and followers really go through some of the exciting stuff what we're doing at HP. The innovation engine in HP is really moving at a very fast pace. In the last 6 months, we've launched almost like 12 new product range. And that's really the mantra on which we're really going after innovating products every month and making more and more launches. With that, I'm going to talk about 6 new launches today. 3 for the consumer side of the products and 3 for the commercial side of the products. And before I do that, on the consumer side, we wanted to talk about a very vast, innovative range what we have, starting from an entry HP 15 notebook to the top end of the curve, which is called HP Spectre x360, which is known as one of the best convertibles in the market worldwide. That's the kind of range we have across for various different needs of customers at various price points and various feature sets. So clearly that portfolio is very robust. On top of it, we are really launching 3 new exciting products in our consumer range today, which takes the portfolio to a very different level, and they're very special products because they are designed differently for different target audience, looking at the kind of today's generation, what they're looking at. The products are specifically designed for that. So let me talk about the first product. The product is around Star Wars, and the Star Wars thing you would have heard of is one of the biggest franchises of all time. Clearly Star Wars has a lot of excitement as the new movie is coming in December. You would have heard that the kind of response with the first trailer of this Star Wars franchise, the new one which got. So it's clearly a big one. It's almost 570 million fans worldwide of this. It's clearly one of the top franchises what we have. And the bigger thing about Star Wars is that while the movie is big, the merchandising on Star Wars has been equally big. It's almost $30 billion of worth merchandising across various product categories. But the first time a technology brand has signed up such a collaboration with Disney and Lucasfilms to get a Star Wars special edition notebook designed to thrill and excite the Star Wars fan. And that's what we're trying to do. And as you know, most of the Star Wars fans, 83% of them are millennials, so the entire design and the concept and the entire idea behind Star Wars is done like that. So clearly the Force Awakens movie, which is likely to be released in December, is one of the most awaited movies, and we are really wanting our fans of Star Wars to really look at this product and feel it. So I talk about what we have done in this product to really make it exciting. Can I get a machine when I'm talking? So clearly the entire design element of this product, and let me talk about this, and I don't know if the light is enough for people to see, but the entire concept of this machine is around the entire Star Wars concept. The design itself, as you can see, is a battle-torn look, which really gives a very classy look for Star Wars fan. It has different concepts in the way you see the images, etc. Dark color concept in the images on the top. Then you have Trooper's image in at this side of the notebook, and then there is a specific command center. There are the touchpad is designed in a way that the commands are going to the spaceship, and the keyboard design. The keyboard fonts are of Star Wars type. It is a red backlit keyboard, giving the dark side look. It completely finishes the entire Star Wars experience from a look and feel, where a fan really touches the product from an exterior design to interior design to keyboard to the sound part of it. If you really plug a USB drive into it, it will give a special sound for Star Wars. So it really gives that experience of Star Wars when somebody is using it. That's more of exterior. From an internal product side, it's really that we wanted to really make it a complete experience. So you don't want just a product which is just looking outside from Star Wars perspective, but also the entire interface is designed in a way that it's complete experience. So it has a command center. So when you go to in the machine, it has a command center, and you can really change the entire wallpaper, the icons on the Star Wars theme. So you have already wallpapers installed in it. One can select different wallpapers. The entire theme can be changed from Windows theme to Star Wars theme. So clearly that gives that complete experience of somebody who's using it. It has storage of all entire imagery, so various images are there. There are unseen videos which are there for a Star Wars fan to see the cut scenes of the movies, which can be seen by the fan here. It has an ebook which has a fiction and non-fiction part of Star Wars, so one can go through that and read that. And the great feature is the e-comic is already in it, which is done by Stanley for the first time for Star Wars. So clearly it gives a very complete experience from a software and an interface standpoint apart from the hardware look and feel. So it is designed to give that complete package and experience. So that's about the hardware, that's about the software which I spoke about. To make it a complete experience, so we spoke about all this, right? This is the command center thing, this is how it will look. You will definitely get an experience when you have a touch and feel of the product. This is how it will look like. The sample images which I spoke about, it also has sketches of the characters actually. The characters were thought of, how the sketching was done, so the fan can really look at how the character was designed. So those kind of stuff is there. And to make it a real special thing, the entire accessorization of the product is also Star Wars. So you have a mouse which is a Star Wars mouse, which is designed for Star Wars complete experience, and a sleeve which will come along with the notebook to carry will also have the same feeling. So making it a complete experience. The packaging itself will also be, when somebody gets the box will have the Star Wars imagery on it, and even the cushions etc. you see, they are all designed in line with how the fan will look at. So starting from a box to the opening experience of a product unveiling, to the overall finish, to the internal software and the user interfaces, this is a complete all-round experience. We are very excited about this launch. We'll be happy to see you to really go through the product as we talk through the evening and have a look at this exciting product what we're launching today. So that's a big launch of today, which is HP Pavilion Star Wars Special Edition Notebook. So that's the first launch of tonight. The second one which we want to launch is a very, very unique convertible. It's called HP Pavilion X360. This is the top of the line mainstream convertible, 13.3 inch full HD screen, powered with 6th generation Core i3, i5, i7 combination, i5 and i7 processors. My apologies, not i3. Sorry, i3 and i5 processors, not i7. Two combinations with Windows 10, 13.3 inch thin and light. It gives a complete experience of a convertible and a laptop experience for users who are millennials, because this is designed for really touch experience with Windows 10. The adoption of touch will really move very, very fast, and this design really makes sure that the mainstream processors, which are uncompromised power or performance and flexibility of a 360 degree from a brand like HP on Pavilion range, becomes a very, very solid combination for customer to offer. The good thing about this product, apart from the specs and feel, is the entire finish. The finish is around, if you see, it's completely metallic finish, which gives a very premium look back, and it's a unibody design. So when somebody carries it, looks like top class premium brush finish. And the hinge, the biggest part of the 360 degree design is always the hinge. And one of the top end products of HP, which is Spectre X360, the hinge what we used there, similar hinge is used here. So to make sure that the durability of the hinge, one of the challenges which customers have is in a 360 design is when you really do this again and again, the durability of the hinge is obviously most critical. So it is geared hinge, which makes sure that at every level the hinge is really making sure that the holding of the machine is very stable and make sure that the durability of the machine is great. So this is a new launch which is Pavilion X360 on mainstream price bracket, because one of the challenges on X360 kind of combination of products which is convertible was the price feature combination. This product really comes into the mainstream price band, which really makes sure that the millennial who are looking at PC replacement, tablet replacements, who are fed up with tablet experience, wants to go for this kind of a product which will give a complete 2-in-1 experience. So the next product, which is the number 3 product on the consumer launch today, it's called HP NV13. This is the thinnest and lightest notebook in a consumer range which we are launching. It's a 13.3 inch, 12.7, 1.27 kgs, 12.9 mm thin. So this is really razor thin, very thin and light, top of the line, metallic finish, non-compromised, because one of the challenges when you design the thin and light notebook is ports. And if you see here, it has right number of USB ports and non-compromised. It has HDMI, USB to make sure that the experience is full and you're not deprived from the number of ports to use it, and from productivity standpoint. So clearly this is a flagship machine for us. It will be powered with Core i5, Core i7 combination of processors with SSD drive in it to make sure that the experience is instant on and gives you a complete ultrabook experience. And this is a unique design. As you can see here, it's called lift design, and there is a slide. So when you really open this and put it on the lap, It gives you a little tilted feeling, so that as you're typing it, it becomes very ergonomically very easy for you to navigate that, and the typing experience is really top of the line. This is having audio of Bang & Olufsen, which is a top of the line audio, premium audio, giving it a complete entertainment and productivity experience in a package like this. Okay, so these are the 3 launches on the consumer side, designed, again I'm going to repeat, Star Wars, especially for Star Wars fans, designed for that. The x360 for convertibles, to make sure that somebody is wanting to use consumption and creation device in one, in mainstream price bracket with Core i5 and Core i3 combinations on a brand like HP Pavilion, and then the thin and light for a real mobile user on NV13. These are the 3 different kind of products for different users are launching in the consumer side. We have very robust portfolio in the commercial side of the business too. The way I talked about the consumer side, you have a great range on the entire notebooks of commercial, starting from an entry-level SOHO SMB customer to top end of the enterprise curve, CIO, CXOs kind of products, which is again HP 1000 series. We launched this HP Folio 1020 6 months back, which is the thinnest and lightest business notebook in the world, which is really doing some great stuff across CIO circles. And this is the kind of range we have. And to add flavor to that, we're launching 3 new products today on the commercial side. The first one is our flagship ProBook brand. HP has a very flagship commercial brand called ProBook. We have a 400 series products. The entire range is getting revamped there, about the 400 series. So 430, 440, 450 and 470 across different screen sizes, 13 inch, 14 inch, 15 and 17 inch. And clearly these are the new launches with 6th generation processors. We're the first to market 6th generation in the market with combination of Windows 10 to give customer the latest technology available on time before anybody launches. So really those are the good things. The features which are really important here is we have options of FHD panels in this, long life battery, backlit keyboard, SSD and trusted module of TPM, which enhances the security feature in the business notebook. Let me speak specifically about the 430 series, which is what we are launching today. This is the thin and light mainstream notebook, 1.5 kg in a mainstream price point commercial class notebook nobody has in the industry today. That is the kind of mobility we are providing with this business class notebook. So it really gives you full performance with Core i3, i5, i7 processor combinations at 1.5 kg 13-inch screen in mainstream price bracket becomes a workhorse for customers to have mobility and performance. For a commercial customer, there are 2 more needs which are very, very critical. One is the security part of this, because the data security and the overall security. So it has TPM module inbuilt, which makes sure that the trusted module makes sure that the security of the device is taken care of. It also has something called HP self-healing BIOS, which takes care if the machine goes into any problem, the BIOS takes care of its problem and keeping data safe. And that's a very unique HP proprietary solution, giving a very different class of security. And the third part is the customer requires obviously reliability on commercial class machines, because the usage is rugged, you need to really use it on a constant basis. So this has 115 hours of testing, very different level of testings are done on this, and it comes with international warranty. So if anybody is really roaming around the world as a customer, because commercial customers need to go for business meetings outside the country, this product gets covered under support warranty across the globe. So HP 430, which has all this very fast charge battery thing, and it also has an option of WLAN. So it comes standard without WLAN, but if somebody wants, one can configure the machine with WLAN as an option and have complete true mobility on this product. Alright, okay, so that's HP 430. Why it is launched to load notebooks, desktops is also a very important portfolio, and doing almost equal numbers of what we do in notebooks. So clearly a big portfolio on desktops too. 200 series to 800 series from an entry-level SOHO customer to top end of the enterprise. We have different products to make sure that different needs of customers are taken care of. We are not going to talk about this range here, but 2 launches which is really adding flavor to commercial range. The first one is called, it's on the right hand side, the last one, which is called an all-in-one 20-inch 400 series all-in-one, a very specifically designed desktop for legacy users. And in desktops, we still have peripheral support, which is required for legacy peripheral connectors. So for example, serial port, PS2 ports, etc. There are no machines available today. There are specifically tower desktops available, but no all-in-one in the market. So this is designed for tower replacement, moving to all-in-one for customers in commercial class who requires legacy port support. So it has 20-inch screen, full HD screen option, i3, i5, i7 combination of processors, whatever one wants. And again, it has two features on security because commercial customers require that security. HP self-healing BIOS, which I spoke about in the 430, as well as apart from the TPM module, which takes care of the security concerns of a commercial class customer. It comes with 6th generation processors that I talked about, latest generations, and Windows 10 as an option. It is downgradable to Windows 7 and 8 depending on the needs of the customer. Okay, and the last product of today, it's called HP ProDesk 400. It is a small form factor tower which is here. Very unique things about this product. There's a fully performance machine with Core i3, Core i5, i7 processors, fully powered processors. But two great things, which we are looking at the new trends of commercial customers. They're looking at two things: space saving and power savings. And this product really makes sure that you give those two options to customers because you have almost 24/7 usage into a BPO kind of environment. For example, the power which is used by the machine is actually more than the cost of the machine all the time, because that's the kind of power usage which one has to go through. So this is designed with 90% power efficiency. It is EP Gold certified, making sure that the efficiency in this machine is 90% better than any other desktop. So that's clearly one of the big features on this small form factor device. And the other thing is obviously it will save space, and it's a commercial class machine, so it will definitely come with TPM module and the HP self-healing BIOS, which I spoke about, to make sure that the security part of the stuff is taken care of for the customer. Again, 6th generation processors and Windows 10 combination. So these are the three commercial launches. Just to summarize on the three products in commercial: HP 430, which is the mainstream notebook, 1.5 kg, 13-inch, for mobile user, but in mainstream price bracket, giving top class performance at thin and light. The second product, which is an all-in-one PC for moving from a regular desktop to all-in-one with legacy port support, which is a very unique thing in the all-in-one space provided by HP today. And the third is small form factor desktop, which is largely used for space and power savings for commercial customers. All these three products are combined with great security features from HP to take care of the commercial class security and ruggedness and durability part of it. So in total, 6 launches today. Very excited to have all 6 products over here. We are all here, me and my team are here. They'll be happy to ask any, clarify any questions you have, and we'll be happy to take you all through that. So before I close, if there are any questions I can take, or we can take the questions offline, whichever way you feel comfortable. Any questions now? Any specific now? Yes.
The pricing for the starting rate of Star Wars edition?
Star Wars is 73,000.
What configuration is it?
It's i5, 6th generation, 8 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk, 2 GB graphic card. Full HD.
It's a hybrid hard drive or it's a normal HD?
Normal hard drive.
I'm sorry, which graphic card?
2 GB graphics.
But which NVIDIA or AMD?
It's 940.
940.
Okay, if no questions, maybe we'll be happy to answer any questions in case once you go through the product. So thank you very much. Thanks again for coming. Really appreciate your time.